Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. How are you all, my dear children? In the last class, we have learned about basic 256 basics, right? Today, we will do the next section. Basic 256 loops and arrays, right? Okay, let's go. Start. Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir wa tammim bil khair wa bika nasta'inu ya fattahu Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi zidni ilma. Okay, children, let's revise. What are variables? Variables are some names assigned to any text or any numbers or any symbols. Any text or numbers can be assigned a name, and that name is a given space in a memory. In the memory of the computer, a space is blocked and it is given a name which is called a variable, and in this variable we can store text. Also we can store any number also. Okay, basic language allows you to name the spaces in computer's memory and store information in them. Once you name a block of space in memory, you can store information in this space and also retrieve it in your program using the name. If you want x is equal to 10, x is variable. 10 is the number which is saved in the variable x. In the program, when we write print x, then what will it print? The number 10. Because in the variable x, what is the number? 10. 10 is the number. So, variables is revised. Now, next one. This is a simple program for string variables. Name pet $sign is a string variable. Anything which ends in a $sign is a string variable. What does a string variable do? It saves text. Here the text is prints. Print the string variable, which is print prints. Prints is printed. Print prints is my pet. Is my pet is printed. Now, CLS statement. Why did we use CLS statement in the first? It clears the displayed information from the text output area. If I wrote an example, I wrote a program. I clicked run. So in the text output area, I had some answers. The results will be displayed, no? And for the next program, I type CLS first. If I type CLS and click run, what will happen? The text output area will be cleared. Okay. Then say expression is used in basics for saying it out loudly. If I write, say, inverted commas, hello J, inverted comma, close, and click run, what will happen? The computer will say it aloud. Hello J. Right? Okay. Then why did we use print? It is used to print the or execute the sentence. What is the sentence? If it is print 100 plus 75, then 100 plus 75 will be executed. What is it? 175. If we want to display any text as such, what will we do? We will do it in inverted commas. Then anything inside the quotation marks will be called a block. This block is called a string. Anything inside the inverted commas is called a string. Okay, children? Now, let's move on. In the first chapter, the first page for you, we have comparison operators to study. Okay? Let us first know there are many types of data types. There are many data types. What is data types? Such as variables. We learned that there are numeric variables, string variables, etc. Like that, we have numeric data types and string data types. There is another data type we are going to learn in this chapter, Boolean data type. There are numeric data type and string data type. Today we are going to learn Boolean data type. Boolean data type will store two information, true or false. Boolean stores two information, values, which is true and false only. Okay. In Boolean, the two values is compared. Compared means two values are compared means what? I am giving two values 5 and 10. It is compared means what? 5 equal to 10 or 5 less than 10 or 5 greater than 10. These are comparisons, right? Less than, greater than, equal to. Similarly, comparison of two values is done. Is 5 less than 10? Yes, it is true. Is 5 greater than 10? No, so it is false. Understood? True or false is stored in the Boolean data type. See an example. X is equal to 10 and y is equal to 20. So let us look at the Boolean expression x less than y, 10 less than 20. Is it correct? Yes. So it is true. The result is true. X greater than y, 10 greater than 20. Is it true? No, it's false. X less than or equal to 10. Is it true? Yes. X greater than or equal to 10. Is it true? No. Then x greater than or equal to 20. Y greater than or equal to 20. Yes, it is true. Are you following me? X equal to y means what? Is x equal to y? 10 and 20 equal or no? It's false. This is the Boolean expression. This is the comparison operator and this is the results. True or false is stored. Now we are going to learn a new syntax of if statement. For writing a program, in any program, not only in basic 256, any language program, we will be needed with the if statement. We want to know what is if statement. Let's study if statement. If I am saying the if statement is used for if condition. That is, if I am saying any sentence like an English sentence like if you score high marks in exam, I will buy you a cycle. If you score high marks in exam, then I will buy you a cycle. Understood the condition? Did you understand the statement? If the condition is you score high marks in the exam, then the statement is I will buy you a cycle. And if. Understood? So if it becomes true, if the condition becomes true, then the statement is executed. Okay, if the condition becomes true, then the statement becomes executed, right? Right. So what is the if statement? If statement will allow you to understand whether a program executes a section or not. If only it becomes true, then only it will execute. Otherwise, it will not execute. Okay, the if statement allows you to understand whether a program executes a section of code or not. That is based on whether it is true or false. If it is true, then it is executed. If it is false, then it is not executed. Understood? Let's take an example. Example of if statement. If marks is less than 4, then result is equal to fail. End if. If marks is less than 4 is the condition, then result is equal to fail is the decision taken. Right? Right. And also, if I have started this if, I have to end this if also. Otherwise, it will be error. But for error not to come, we have to end if at the last. This is an example of if statement. Now we are going to learn if else statement. In the if statement, what did we do? If the statement is true, then execute the statement. But if the statement is false, what would we do? If the statement is false, then use this if else statement. True. If it's true, then one statement. If it is false, then the other statement. അപ്പം രണ്ടും എക്സിക്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്യാം. ഇഫും എക്സിക്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്യാം, ട്രൂവും എക്സിക്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്യാം, ഫോൾസും എക്സിക്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്യാം അല്ലേ? നമുക്ക് എക്സാമ്പിൾ നോക്കാം. എക്സാമ്പിൾ നോക്കാം. റൈറ്റ് ഇറ്റ് ഡൗൺ. ഇഫ് കണ്ടീഷൻ, then statement, else statement, end if. Simple ആണ്. If suppose I am giving is if you get marks greater than 90, if it is true, then I will give you a cycle. If marks is greater than 90, the condition is false. If it is false, then I will give you imposition. If it is true, I will give you a cycle. If it is false, I will give you an imposition. These are two statements. Understood? The condition has two statements. Then statement and else statement. മനസ്സിലായോ? Okay. If marks is less than 4, then result is fail. Else means what? The condition became false. Then the result is pass. Marks is less than 4 എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞത് കണ്ടീഷൻ ഫോൾസ് ആയപ്പോൾ എന്ത് സംഭവിച്ചു? മാർക്സ് ഗ്രേറ്റർ ദാൻ 4 ആയി അല്ലേ? മാർക്സ് ഗ്രേറ്റർ ദാൻ 4 ആയാൽ റിസൾട്ട് പാസ്സാണ്. ഓക്കെ, എൽസ് റിസൾട്ട് പാസ്. അപ്പം ഇഫ് മാർക്സ് ഇസ് ലെസ് ദാൻ 4 ഇസ് ദ കണ്ടീഷൻ. വാട്ട് ആർ ദ ഡിസിഷൻസ്? റിസൾട്ട് ഇസ് ഈക്വൽ ടു ഫെയിൽ ആൻഡ് റിസൾട്ട് ഇസ് ഈക്വൽ ടു പാസ്. മനസ്സിലായോ? ഓക്കെ, നമുക്കൊരു എക്സാമ്പിളും കൂടെ നോക്കാം. ഇഫ് ഒരു നമ്പർ, ഒരു ഇൻപുട്ട്, ഒരു നമ്പർ കൊടുക്കണം. ഇൻപുട്ട് നമ്പർ ആദ്യം കൊടുത്തിട്ട് ഇഫ് നമ്പർ ഇസ് ലെസ് ദാൻ 0, ദെൻ പ്രിൻറ്റ് നമ്പർ ഈസ് നെഗറ്റീവ്. ലെസ് ദാൻ 0 നമ്പറിൻ്റെ പേരെന്താണ്? നെഗറ്റീവ് നമ്പർ അല്ലേ? അപ്പോൾ പ്രിൻ്റ് ചെയ്യണം നമ്പർ ഈസ് നെഗറ്റീവ് എന്ന് ഔട്ട്പുട്ടിൽ പ്രിൻ്റ് ചെയ്യണം. എൽസ് ഇഫ് നമ്പർ ഈസ് ഗ്രേറ്റർ ദാൻ 0, നമ്പർ നോക്കിയിട്ട് അത് ഗ്രേറ്റർ ദാൻ 0 ആണെങ്കിൽ എന്ത് ചെയ്യണം? ദെൻ പ്രിൻറ്റ് നമ്പർ ഈസ് പോസിറ്റീവ്. ഗ്രേറ്റർ ദാൻ 0 നമ്പേഴ്സൊക്കെ പോസിറ്റീവ് അല്ലേ? ആണ്. ഇത് രണ്ടും അല്ലാതെ എൽസ് 0യും നമുക്ക് ടൈപ്പ് ചെയ്യാമല്ലോ. 0 ടൈപ്പ് ചെയ്താൽ എന്ത് സംഭവിക്കും? നമ്പർ ഈസ് 0. എൻഡ് ഇഫ് ലെസ് ദാൻ 0 ആണെങ്കിൽ നമ്പർ നെഗറ്റീവായിട്ട് പ്രിൻ്റ് ചെയ്യും. ഗ്രേറ്റർ ദാൻ 0 ആണെങ്കിൽ നമ്പർ പോസിറ്റീവായിട്ട് പ്രിൻ്റ് ചെയ്യും. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമ്പർ ഈസ് 0 എന്ന് പ്രിൻ്റ് ചെയ്യും. ഓക്കെ, this is we discussing in this chapter. The first, what did we learn? Boolean expressions, then comparison, then if statement, then if else statement. ഇതെല്ലാം എഴുതിയെടുത്തല്ലോ. Okay children, see you in the next class. Assalamu alaikum.